medicine to the soul. You know, I don't know what type of hell you may be going home to. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. But I do know that here in the house of the Lord, you are safe in the arms of the Lord. Can we say amen? If you would turn in your Bibles with me to John, the 9th chapter, please. Please stand for the reading of the word, not for the man, but for the God that's directing the man. Can we say amen, Tim? Can we say amen? Amen. Amen. That's my buddy right there. John, the 9th chapter, beginning at verse number 1. When you have found that address, please signify by saying amen. Amen. If not, just say wait. No waiters in the house? Amen. And I just seen it happen. If someone's standing next to you and they don't have a Bible, share yours with them. Can we say amen? On your phone or whatever. And make sure you put your phone on vibrate or mute or something, because y'all ain't gonna get no call from the Lord while I'm preaching. He's already here, so he ain't gonna be calling. Can we say amen? Amen. Can we say amen again? Amen. Truly there is a word from the Lord. St. John, chapter 9, beginning at verse number 1. And the Bible reads, and it says, and as Jesus passed by. Aren't you glad Jesus passed by your situation? Yes, Lord. And he saw them. He saw a man which was blind from his birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, this is what the church do all the time. Who did sin? Why are we always looking for sin instead of deliverance? Can we say amen? Amen. Who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? But check out Jesus with his bad self. He says, neither has this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of God should be manifest in him. I want to interject right there and let you know, baby, you ain't going through what you're going through because of sin. It's so that the glory of God might be seen in your life. All right, now. Come on now. God ain't allowing you to go through this to kill you, but to go through it to make you. Amen. Amen. You may be broken, but when you come out, you're going to be better. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying? All right. Yeah. And it goes on to read verse number 4. It says, I must work the works of him that sent me, while it is day, because the night cometh when no man can work. As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. And when he had thus spoken, check this out, he spat on the ground and made clay of spittles. And he anointed the eyes of the blind man with the clay, and said unto him, now go and wash in the pool of Siloam, which means sent. It says, and he went his way thereof and washed and came back seeing. Yes, if I could use just for a thought for a few minutes on today, the delivery process. The delivery process. Father, in the name of Jesus, we give you all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise. Now, God, I need you to do what you do through your servant best. Preach and teach an anointed word. God, open every ear to hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying unto this body of believers. God, put a supernatural anointing on my mind, my soul, and my heart. Let me decrease right now, that the Holy Ghost increase in this place, that at the end of this sermon, someone will say, what must I do just to be saved? God, we need this word to shift the atmosphere. God, I need you to open the ceiling, God, crack the floor, saturate the walls and the carpet. God, I need you to go down every chair, every pew, God, and begin to move and shake some things around. God, I need you to tear down some walls, God, on today, God. Build some things back up. But God, let not your word go out and return void. In the matchless name of Jesus, we pray. Amen and amen. You may be seated in the presence of the Lord. Here it is now. It is this Jesus with his bad self. He is now going through the coast. And while Jesus is going through the coast, y'all must understand that I preached not long ago that Jesus was a hood preacher. And you must understand that 90% of the miracles that Jesus performed was in the hood. So it is this Jesus that's back in the hood, walking through the hood. And the Bible says, and he passed by and he saw a man. You must understand that it was not you that came to God, but it was God that came to you. Somebody say amen. You must understand the Bible says that no man comes unto the Father except he be drawn through the Son. You better hear what I'm saying. It is this God that has made a delivery process, but many of us stop in the middle of the process. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Here it is now. He finds this blind man that was blind from birth. It wasn't like the man went blind because of some type of accident. It is this man that went blind in his mother's womb. When he comes out of the womb, he cannot see. But it is this God who had designed deliverance. You must understand that your delivery process is in process. It means that you're halfway there. It means that you are going to be delivered at the end of this thing. But maybe you got to hold on and hold out because deliverance is on the way. It is this God who has designed your deliverance before the foundation of the world. He said that you are fearfully and wonderfully made in the image of me. Baby, when you look in the mirror, you need to say, I look like God. Even while you're sweating, you need to say, I smell like God. When you open your mouth, you need to say, I talk like God. And baby, when I walk down the street, I'm walking like God. Somebody clap your hands and give God some praise. It is this God who begins to look at this blind man situation. He finds him blind. He begins to say, now I know this man cannot see, but isn't it something that some blind people see better than people that got two eyes? You must understand that you can see more in the spirit than you can ever see with your two eyes. It is this God that began to allow this man sitting on the side of the road to see Jesus walking by. Now isn't that crazy? The man is blind but he's seen Jesus. Oh, y'all missed that. Yeah, we were blind too. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. It took God to come along and to open our eyes to see who he really was. The Bible begins to say that his disciples begin to ask the question. Here it is now. Church folk. Oh, yeah. What's going on in their house? Baby, you need to worry about your own house. They always want to know who sinned. Who caused this thing to come upon them? Where did it come from? Where did it originate? You must understand that some of the stuff that you are going through is so that God can give all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise. If you never went through a test, a trial, or a tribulation, why would you need God? If you never was hungry, how could you know he could feed you? If you never was broke, how could you know he could pay your bills? If you never was sick, how would you know that he was a healer? Well, stop by to tell you on today that his name is Jehovah Jireh. The Bible says he is your provider. He's everything you need when you need it. It is this God that begins to talk to the disciples. They say, Master, who sinned? The man or his parents? And Jesus said, neither sinned this man or his parents, but that the works of God should be made manifest in him. What is the works that all his life he was sitting on the side of the road waiting on Jesus? You must understand that all of your life you've been sitting on the side of the road waiting on Jesus. It is not by happenstance that you're in the house of the Lord. I feel like preaching today, Tim, but I know that God is pushing me. Can we say that? It is this God that I begin to talk to. I begin to say, God, why me? Why would you choose me? Why would you give me sight? Why would you let me hear things that others don't hear? Why would you give me revelation? Why do I preach like I do? Why do I act like I lost my mind? He said, because you did lose your mind. He says, who would know the mind of the Lord that I might instruct him? But we have the mind of God. I'm getting ready to go to the next level. Is there anybody in the house want to go with me? It is this God who begins to say, you are in the delivery process. He said, you haven't arrived at where you're going. He said, those that are looking at you have not arrived where they are going. He said, I'm getting ready to lead them somewhere, but you got to go first. He said, you got to come out of your comfort zone and begin to give me a praising praise. Preach like you have lost your mind. You got to do it like I would do it. he began to say, watch this, I must work the works of him that sent me. You better understand that God has a job for you. And we must work while it is yet still day, because the night cometh when no man can work. He is saying you need to get your business fixed. He says, don't let me catch you with your work undone. Shame on you if you're coming into the house of the Lord, coming to a social club week in and week out. Baby, we might as well show up at the club and have a few Mai Tais and Long Island iced teas. Because if you're coming in here socially, wanting to just hang out with somebody, then you have missed the boat. You better understand that there is purpose to why God has brought you into the house of the Lord. You must understand it is so that his power will be seen, felt, and heard through you. He says, as long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Well, Jesus went back up to glory, but he says we are a city that sits upon a hill that could not be hid. Baby, why don't I see the light? When you walk in the room, you need to illuminate everything that's around you. They need to see the power of God resonated in, out, and through your life. You don't have to carry the biggest Bible in the city. You don't have to always wear shirts that say I'm a Christian. You don't have to always be praying all loud and unseemly in the grocery store all loud. But you got to understand that it is. I feel like preaching today. Can I preach today? Yeah, but the Holy Ghost said, now watch this. The delivery process is this. The Bible says that God began to spit on the ground. Many of you would have never gotten healed because of the process. You don't want nobody spitting on you. Here it is, this God. He begins to spit on the ground. And then he makes mud spittles. Can I bless you? You got to understand that God did not use a foreign object to heal him. We came from the dust of the ground, and God began to go back to the dust in order to heal his eye.
Come on now.
Yes, sir.
He went back to the dirt because we were created from the dirt. And so when the dirt needed to see, he went back to the dirt and get the dirt sight. Y'all better hear what I'm saying. It is this dirty thing. You got to be willing to get dirty in this thing in order to see right. Because as long as you clean, you ain't going to see what God wants you to see. Because there are some things you see in a dirty situation that you will never see in a clean situation. And it says here, watch this. He spits on the ground and makes mud spittles. He puts it on the man's eyes. Now watch this, the delivery process. The man begins to see. But he tells the man, I need you to finish the delivery process. I come to tell somebody on the day, you got to finish the delivery process.
Yeah.
Yes, he brought you out, but he's trying to take you somewhere. It says that even after he gave the man sight through the mud, he says, now go wash your dirty self. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Glory be to God. That after God gives you sight, there's still some instructions left for you to do. The problem is, we stop and start shouting when we get sight. But you're not complete until you wash the mud off.
Come on now.
Watch what happens. He tells the man, go to a pool by the name of Siloam. The name Siloam means, I have sent you.
Yes.
You must understand that it is this God that's sending you right now to your own pool of Siloam. He says the dirt that you had to go through to get here, he said, now you can see like you never saw before. He said, now I've given you sight beyond your situation. He said you couldn't see because you was in the thing. But now, said, oh, y'all better pray for me today. He said, but now you're going to be able to see things. never seen before. He said, you're going to see my glory on stuff that you used to walk over.
Come on now, preach that.
You're going to see my glory in people you used to talk about. He says, watch this. As I jump into the Old Testament, Jeremiah says it like this. Chapter 18, he says in the word which came to Jeremiah from the Lord, I come to bring a word unto God's power unlimited today. And to let you know that God is getting ready to put you back on the wheel. You must understand that it is this God that began to create you from the dirt and the mud and the miry clay. But it is this God who is the potter, and the potter wants to put you back together again. I'm reminded of the old riddle that said Humpty Dumpty. He sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men could not put Humpty back together again. Why can't no man put you back together? You got to quit running to folks with your issues.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And take it back to God.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Lord.
Because what he does with clay can no other man do.
Right.
It is this potter by the name of God. He tells one by the name of Scooter Rouse. He says, arise and go down to the potter's house. He says that when you get down to the potter's house, you're getting ready to hear a word from me.
All right.
I stopped by to tell somebody on today that you need to come on down to the potter's house.
Yes, sir.
Because the potter wants to put you back on the wheel again. Somewhere in life you got marred and scarred. Somewhere in life you got chipped and stepped on. Somewhere in life you got dropped and broke into pieces. But the Lord told me to tell you on today that the potter wants to put you back on the wheel. You have to understand that the blind man, God put him back on the wheel. He didn't use nothing outside of who he was. I stopped by to tell you that everything you need, he's already put in you. The problem is we don't know what we really got.
Come on now.
Here it is now. He tells Jeremiah that it is this vessel of clay that's marred in the hands of the potter. So he made him another vessel. It is important that you be born again. Because when you are born again, you go from being carnal to spiritual. When you are born again, you go from being earthly to heavenly. When you are born again.
Yes.
The problem with being born again means that you have to start learning things like a child all over again.
Yeah.
See, we know about the world and how to survive in the streets, but baby, you don't know how to survive in the church.
Come on now.
See, somebody told you a lie and said, when you make it to church, everything's going to be all right. I just wish they would have told me when.
Yeah.
Because as of right now, I'm still fighting.
Come on now.
Hey, I'm still struggling to make it. And it is God. In closing,
Thank you, Lord.
that tells a blind man, he says, I'm getting ready to give you something you've never had. And I'm getting ready to give somebody else something they never had. He says, this promise is for you, your children, and your children's children. That after the Holy Ghost has come upon you, you shall receive power. Why is it that everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die? It is this power that gives you the ability to die while you're yet still living. Because if you die in God, how can you kill something that's already dead?
Come on now. Come on.
The problem is we're so busy living, we're not preparing for dying.
Come on now.
And so he says that if we die in the flesh, we're alive in the spirit.
Yes.
The reason you keep getting hurt is because you keep going back into your flesh.
Come on now. Amen.
It is this God that told me to tell you that after the Holy Ghost comes, there's somebody seeking the Holy Ghost. There's somebody wanting to go from ordinary to extraordinary.
Come on.
Because then it's not your power operating, it's God's power unlimited operating. Y'all know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so it is this God that in the delivery process, spent on the ground, had you seen the process God was going to use to bring you out, you would have lost your mind.
Thank you, Lord Jesus.
What you have went through was to bring you out, but now you got to go and wash.
Yes.
Y'all don't hear what I'm saying?
Come on now.
You started the process, but you haven't went and washed yet.
Come on now.
How do you wash? In the blood of the Lamb.
Yes.
How can he take your black soul, dip it in red blood, and it come out white as snow?
You better preach.
It's time to get washed.
Yes.
It's time to go back to the pool.
Yes.
Some of us been washed 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 times. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Because we allow the word to keep blinding us over and over.
Yes.
I don't care how sexy he is. If it ain't of God, it's blinding. I don't care how fine she may be. If it ain't of God, it's going to blind me. Why? Because of this stuff right here. The flesh. And as long as you're in that body, you're going to struggle. The Bible says all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Has the right to judge your situation. Too many times the church is empty because they're looking at church folks, look at them and feeling that we are judging them. Really, we're looking at them saying, I remember when I came in just like that.
Amen.
Can we say amen? Amen. Anybody remember being raggedy? Anybody remember not dressing like you dressing now? I remember when I first got saved, I had to shop at the Goodwill. I had to get the shirts and the pants and take them home and wash them and iron creases in them. But I went to church in the same clothes every week because there was something there I needed. Watch this. If you're hungry, you can go to Red Lobster, Smoky Bones, Eddie Murillo's, and eat them. And even Richard's Restaurant. If you're sick, you can go to the Ready Med Hospital. But when your soul needs a word from God, I don't need no jack-leg preacher practicing up on me.
Right.
Because I came for a word. Because you don't know my situation. And so if you have been blinded and know that you need to be touched, come down. Come down. If you know that you've been blinded and you've been praying and asked God, I need a word from you. I can't go no further. Raise your hand and I'll come to you. Yes. That's it. Come on. Come on, clap your hands.